All right, gang, what's going on with y'all, bro? This is Brian's Fragrances coming back with another video. Okay, so look, today we is going to be talking about these are the best citrus fragrances. Okay, so look, when we talk citrus, we probably talking about, let me see, for example, we probably talking about Louis Vuitton, Pacific Chill or something like that. Or we probably talking about even Versace Eros, because that can be a little bit citrusy a little bit though, right? Like we probably talk about fragrances like that. But these are three of the best citrus fragrances I personally will even recommend to anyone, for real, for real. So look, let's just top it off with the best one. Game of Spades Full House. So if y'all did not know, this is cloning a very expensive fragrance house. This is cloning Louis Vuitton's Imagination, which I never got my nose on, but I am going to be sampling that soon. But Game of Spades Full House, bro, it's a nice citrusy black tea, sweet citrusy black tea smelling fragrance. This is a nice, if you enjoy tea and if you enjoy citrus and if you enjoy a little bit sweet, you definitely go be in the Game of Spades Full House. Me, I love anything that pretty much got to do with tea. You know what I mean? I love tea. I love tea way more than I even love coffee. I already know that's kind of like surprising to some of y'all, but I prefer tea more than I prefer coffee. But look, bro, tea, this is tea, citrus. This is just going to be one of the best scents for the summer. Like, I'm telling you, bro, like, I cannot come up with a better summer scent than this. Game of Spades Full House, bro, this is going to be a summer banger. I'm talking about this can be a date night for the damn summer. This can be, I'm on a tropical island. This can be, I'm just going to work. This could be on a casual day. This can work for any type of situation. Game of Spades Full House is just going to be that. Okay, bro, this is a fragrance you don't even got to think about. In the summertime, you could just get this off your dresser as soon as you get out the damn shower, spray, and then you good to go. For the summer, this is just going to work. Like I said, it got that citron mixing with the black tea, mixing with the other citrus notes, mixing with a little bit of sweetness up in here too. But this almost smell like a sugared black tea with a little bit of citrus in it. But this definitely is going to be a summer banger for sure. Okay, next citrus fragrance we're going to be talking about is Mancera's Amberful. This one right here is a nice yuzu smelling fragrance. And if you don't know what yuzu is it's almost like a lemon, but it's a bit more sharper, a little bit more fizzier, a little bit, yeah, bro. So this is going to be yuzu with some bergamot and some nutmeg. So look, this is a little bit more on the masculine side. So I will advise you, this is not going to be as unisex as the other ones on this list, or Game of Spades Full House. Game of Spades Full House is very, very unisex. Mancera Amberful, I cannot see a woman wearing this personally. But if a girl do reach for this, then you just got to know that this is leaning heavily masculine. But because I think it's because of that nutmeg and that oak moss that's up in here. But you need to know this is going to be a very, very nice citrus scent, okay? Like I said, yuzu mixing with a little bit of that nutmeg and that bergamot, bro. This is a very nice one right here. It's also classy. And yeah, bro, this is just going to be a nice masculine summer scent for sure. So I highly recommend that you look into Mancera Amberful if you're looking for a nice citrusy type of touch. Last one. Y'all already know what time it is. Louis Vuitton Pacific Chill. So look, this one, I can't say this is the best on the list. It's Game of Spades Full House, but this is also another tea smelling fragrance. It almost smells like you drinking tea on a tropical island, and it's a little bit of mint in that tea. This is kind of close to Game of Spades Full House. This kind of smell a little similar, but just with some minor differences. It kind of smell like a little bit more watery. It's still sticking with that tea type of vibe though. Like it's just a little bit watery, and you is getting the citron up in here too. This is the same citron from Game of Spades Full House, the same citron. So yeah, bro, this is a very, very nice citrusy fragrance, and I highly recommend you bring this into the summer, okay? Very, very nice. This is definitely going to work. You definitely getting some type of orange up in here, some citron. This is going to be a very, very nice scent if you're looking to be outside playing. This is really an outdoor fragrance. I won't think that you will be wearing this indoors. This kind of almost give me a Six Flags vibe, like you going to Six Flags or you just outside, blazing hot summer day. maybe with your family, kids, whatever. This is going to be it, though. But this was Brian's Fragrances coming back with another video. Y'all talk about again for the next one.